Is it expensive or is it cheap? And is it safe? Personally, in Hurghada, I am going to give you the whole price breakdown once we've finished, and I'll show you the bill as well, and I'll tell you what the bill works out to in English. We are at Hurghada Marina, and I'm going to give you a walkthrough and show you what it's like and show you some of the bars and restaurants. We've just got a taxi from our resort to the marina. It took about 25 minutes to drive here, and the Uber cost £1. We've been here before, but I know a lot of people are skeptical about coming off the resort when they come to Hurghada. So the questions that you're going to want to know the answers to is it safe? What's the prices like of the food and drink? And I'm going to show you all of that and the marina in this video. The restaurant that we're going to is at the other end of the marina, and we have been there before, so we know what we're having. But for anyone that hasn't been here and is interested in what it's like, I'm going to give you a walk along of all of the bars and all of the restaurants. We went in that restaurant the other night called Friends. We didn't eat there, we just had a drink, but everywhere here is nice and relaxed. And this restaurant is an Italian, I think. We did go in there last year, but we couldn't find anything we liked on the menu. So we had a quick drink and kept it moving. But when we came here the other night, that was really busy. So I think that is one of the main restaurants on the marina. Probably got something to do with the fact that there's 100 mushrooms. Who knows? This is a fairly long road, and if your legs are tired, you can just get the train. The amount of yachts that are parked at this marina is a joke. There's one at the bottom of it, and it's like Matt Gray. It must have cost way over 20 million. I'll show you that when we get there. That bar is called The Heaven, and I already know that because when you walk past they say welcome to heaven. Not been in there, but it looks quite nice. And then this place next to it, look at that yacht. This place next to it is called The Lodge. I think the decor in there is really nice. Let me just zoom in. And we did sit in there last year for a drink. You know, both times we've came to Hurghada, it's been like end of November, hasn't it? So I don't know whether they have these lights up all year or they do put them up for like Christmas time, but either way, it looks lovely. Restaurant, not been in there. I don't even know what Egyptian food is, to be honest. Obviously, everywhere you go in the world, you're gonna find a Greek restaurant. I think that one's quite nicely done. But once again, not being in there to give it a proper review. Now, the next restaurant has got a wild name. Again, not being in there, can't comment on it, but it looks really nice. It says Arabian cuisine. It also says tomahawk, it also says pasta. It's like you get everywhere in the world. Like most of the restaurants just do a bit of everything and they'll cater to anyone. I don't remember that looking like that casa. That actually looks quite nice. The Moon, that looks quite traditional. Once again, not somewhere we would probably go, but all of the restaurants along here look to a pretty high standard. And we have found them to be of a high standard, to be fair. Red Dragon, you can work that one out, I think. It says Indian, Chinese and Thai. That worries me, that does. And then La Cantina, which is obviously a Mexican. I'm guessing La Cantina means the canteen. I'm guessing, I don't know. Anyone that speaks Spanish, let me know. But we did sit in there for a drink last year as well. And that is quite a nice spot. Haven't been in this place, but I love the name of it. Grill and Chill. I think if you're opening a bar, that is a pretty cool name.
It's the first time I've seen them live music down here.
Is she man?
Yeah.
Rika? Grill and Chill have got live music on, and that is Rico. We saw him the other night at Retro Pub in Hurghada, which is nowhere near here, but also worth visiting. If you are in Hurghada, just get a taxi or an Uber to Retro Bar. Honestly, you can get 20 to 30 minute taxi drives here, and they cost you £1 in an Uber. We're getting to the restaurant that we're going to go to now, called Waves. So I will show you the food, I will show you the menu, and I will tell you how much everything costs. But I think we've ate here like 4 times in 2 years, and we do really like it in here. So we're going to come back and have a meal in here tonight.
Welcome back.
Hello again.
Hello again.
While there's no music on, I just want to quickly try and show you what this menu has to offer. Oh, there you go, you can put that light down now. Loads of cocktails, loads of appetizers, filet mignon. The menu has everything you could want, really. Burgers, pizzas, pastas, waffles, and shisha, if that's your thing. Just while there's no music on, I'm just going to show you the inside of the restaurant. And Shannon a cocktail, and now there's music on. Was there music on when I started that? I don't think there was. Anyway, we've just had our starters, waiting for our mains now. We've ordered penne arrabbiata and garlic bread. So this is our mains, penne arrabbiata with no cheese, garlic bread with no cheese for Shan, and extra cheese for me.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. That is a good arrabbiata. Is that even how you say it, arrabbiata? That's how we say it. That's a really good arrabbiata. I am going to give you the whole price breakdown once we've finished, and I'll show you the bill as well, and I'll tell you what the bill works out to in English. I'm guessing this whole meal, 2 courses with a side, 2 starters, 2 drinks, will be around 20 quid. That's normally what it is when you have a meal out in Egypt. And this is like one of the higher end restaurants as well, so if you go to the other restaurants that aren't as established, I'd say it's probably half that price. That was one of the best penne arrabbiatas we've ever had. The cost of that whole bill, Shan had 2 cocktails, I had 2 beers, we had 2 starters, 2 mains, and a side with the main, and the whole bill was 25 English pound. 1600 Egyptian pounds, 25 English pound. Unbelievable. So if you are going to visit Hurghada Marina, I'd definitely check out Waves, because their food is really good. So at the start of the video, I said the questions that I will answer is it expensive or is it cheap, and is it safe? Personally, in Hurghada, I haven't felt unsafe once. We've got taxis all over the place, we've walked all over the place, and I personally haven't felt, or Shan hasn't felt, unsafe once. The Egyptian people are very friendly. They are hustlers, they're going to try and get a bit of cash out of you, but don't we all? So yeah, it's completely safe, and it's very cheap.